What's up, guys? Thank you all for tuning in to my 31st episode of Project Renaissance Man. The subject for today is going to be this idea that the world cannot afford mediocrity. There's a shit ton of mediocrity in the world today, and what we're striving to become is something far greater than mediocre. So, at the same time, there's so many factors as to why there's so much mediocrity. A lot of people, they don't put their standards high. They don't challenge themselves. They don't care to challenge themselves. They're all about comfort. And so, comfort allows a little cushy nest. It doesn't allow for growth. And so, when I talk about this, I'm going to list 3 pointers that are going to help you with making sure you don't fall into this tar pit of complacency. And the very first one I have is to never get fully comfortable. And one of the ways by which you can do this is to welcome adversity. So don't make life purposely harder on yourself, because life's hard enough and you don't know what else is going to throw your way. But this does mean challenge yourself. I've talked about this challenge thing before. Take on new challenges. Do things that are going to be difficult, that are going to push you, things that are uncomfortable. If you're running and you've ran, I don't know, let's say 2 miles at a really slow pace, and you're like, oh, I got my 2 miles in and that's it. No. Push yourself, make yourself hurt. Run those 2 miles at a faster pace, or put the pace up a little bit, but then run 3 miles. Always push yourself. And this is a good mentality to set, because it's going to put you above everything, all else, and it's really not hard to beat mediocrity. There's not a lot of competition out there, because most people are mediocre, and that's a benefit for us, because the ones that are going to work harder, the ones that are going to be more disciplined, are going to be fairly rewarded for those extra efforts. So that's one of those things I'd like for us to all do, is to just always challenge yourselves, have that mindset. Be undeterred by challenging books. Be undeterred by challenging workouts. Be undeterred by challenges in general in life. And it's also going to allow you to take the blows that life throws at you, because it's hardening you. It's getting you used to adversity and challenges and hardship and things that aren't easy. Alright, so the second pointer I have for you guys, with regard to making sure you don't slip down into this pit of mediocrity and become complacent, is to take chances. I've spoken about taking chances before, but it's a big thing. The chances you don't take are opportunities that you are automatically depriving yourself of. There's no possibility for you to have certain things, for you to succeed in certain things, if you don't even take a chance. You have to take the chance. And I mentioned before that as scary as some of these chances may be to take, that fear's got nothing on the regret that's going to follow later on down the road, when you're like, damn, I should have done this. I should have went for this job, or I should have approached this woman, or approached this guy, or went against modern day conventions, and went against the grain. That regret is something that I just can't ever see myself wanting to feel. And so that to me is more terrifying than the actual act of going up and taking a chance at something that you may not succeed at obtaining. So And my third pointer for you guys on how to keep out of the complacency pool is, and I go to this one a lot, but it's a true statement. Surround yourself with people that are going to be this way, that are like-minded in this area. You know, there are going to be, even if it means that you got to do it on your own, because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to drop off, just because they're not willing to go as far as you are, as deep as you are. They may not even understand you, but you can't be discouraged by this if you start to lose support because people aren't willing to go that far, that deep. They're deep waters, and they're not for everybody. They're turbulent, and so you're gonna have friends that are just gonna fall off, man, and it's just the way it is. And what's cool about this is it's gonna get to fall off the people that aren't really good friends, ones that aren't really supportive, that really don't believe in you. But then the ones that you are going to have some friends that are supportive of you, but that's a lot for them, you know, to push you that far and to even go that deep with you. So don't sever those friendships with those people, because their heart's there. It's just, you know, it's a tall order for them. So, but that's a big thing, is that you need to be okay with doing these things on your own, with having that discipline, that self-discipline, because if you're gauging things on how far your friends went, and your friends start to say, this is the threshold here, you know, we shouldn't go any further than this, but you know you're yearning to go further, and you know you can go further, you need to go further, you know, you got to listen to that what's inside of you when it comes to that drive. So those are the 3 pointers I have for you guys for this 31st episode. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video and you feel you have benefited from it, please be sure to give me a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you all on Saturday. Peace.